Hello, 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 hello. Has fall hit you where you live? Here in East Texas, it is definitely fall, and the leaves are beginning to fall, and just a little, and they're turning, and probably in the next 2 3 weeks they'll start falling completely, big time, and it's so beautiful. And of course, they're turning all the colors of autumn, and it's just pretty. But I like to make these reversible leaves, and I make a few more every year so that I keep building on my stash. If you're doing any outdoor um, things where you have picnic tables set up, these are beautiful to uh, kind of decorate your picnic table, or even inside when you're having guests over. These put down the center of your table, and these are big enough that they can actually even double as coasters for your glasses or cups and things. This is a humongous cup, but they can even double as that on the table itself. But more than anything, they're a beautiful decoration. They also look great scattered under floral arrangements, sitting on side tables and things, just to give that fall pop of color. Now, these are reversible, so any of these can be turned over, and it has a different look to it when you do that. So you can see that's a whole different setup there than what we started out with. And flip them around if you think that you would like them differently. Whatever it is that you like, that's what you would do with it. Now, I make all these out of home decor fabrics because it just fits great for that, and there's a whole lot of things that home decor doesn't work with. But if you happen to have any of that type of fabric, it's great. Or if you have fabric that's more woven and heavier, they make great ones too. Look at that. Okay, and then you can do these on the machine or by hand. You can see that this one has been zigzagged on the machine, and then I came in by hand and did the center stitching. Some of them have been totally sewn by hand. I sewed around, and then I cut around. One is straight cut, one is zigzag cut. Then I put my stitching on there. Now, I stitch primarily from one side, but doing the split back stitch will give you like a double heavier look on the underside when you do it that way. So it gives two different looks. Occasionally, I can, if it's like fatter fabric, I have space to, I can work one side at a time because I have space to run my needle through like that, okay? And it's just different shapes. Now, this one I haven't put any sewing on, and so some of the, like the smaller one, I choose not to do that. I just did my own shapes, just you know, and cut them out. What I did was I pinned it on the fabric, took my sewing machine and sewed around it while it was pinned on the fabric, which made it really easy. I take two fabrics together. Like I said, these are pieces of home decor fabric. So I put two of them together, wrong sides together, or whichever side it is that you want to use. Put my pattern on there, take it to a sewing machine and sew around it, or pin it on and then just simply hand stitch around it with big stitches. And then I cut it out, and that gives me the shape that I need, and then I determine what I want to do with it. Now, I want to let you know that in my Etsy shop, if you're interested, I have packs of these home decor fabrics, and this is a sample of how basically they're cut. The average size is 4 by 5, which is plenty big enough for these leaves. But there are some bigger ones and just a handful of littler ones, but you can make a littler leaves out of them. Now on these fabrics, you want to look at the front and the back because it's two different looks to those. And that gives you like a double set. Look at the difference in that front and back, okay? So that's kind of the great thing about home decor, is that you can use the front and the back of a lot of these fabrics, okay? But I wanted to let you know that in my Etsy shop, I do have these in packs of 35 pieces each, and with no duplicates. And I am adding more every day because I was gifted 5 boxes of these samples, these home decor fabric samples, and I want to make them available to everyone who doesn't have access to them and wants to use them for things. They make great coasters, period. That you can sew them together, patchwork them. There's just all kinds of things you can do with them, but definitely this fall leaf project is one of them. They do also make the pennies, the round pennies that people like to sew and put in on rugs and things like that. So different patterns, shapes, textures, weights, all through there. And this is just one that I've just got through cutting up that I will be putting in. But just wanted to let you know that in case you don't have access and you would like some. And I have priced them very reasonably. So my Etsy shop link is in the description. You can check that out if you'd like. Put those two fabrics together and go for it like that. Now, let's see, where's one in here? No, I guess not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yes. Yeah. This was the back side. This was the front side of this fabric. So you can see how different that looks too. And just play with it and have some fun. They're super simple. Just put two fabrics together. Sew the shape of your leaf, cut it out. And then if you want to add the veining inside of it, go for it. Do it on the machine, do it by hand, however you want to sew it, okay? And cut just a bunch of your own shapes. As you can see, I just roughly cut my own shapes, things that would fit a 4x5, basic 4x5 piece of fabric, since that's what my packs are. And some of the smaller ones I'm on a couple of more littler ones, just to have variety. In case you wonder what that is, that looks like a magnolia leaf. Here in East Texas, we have lots of magnolia trees. And so you can see that I just roughly cut some. But however many shapes you want to cut or however you want to make them look like. You could also cut them just in a simple 4 or 5 petal flower or any other shape for that matter that you wanted to do. And use your home decor or heavier fabrics. And they're beautiful thrown around. These colors for fall, they double as coasters when they're thrown on the table. They just look great. Then come spring, I'll have a different batch of colors that are more summery, and we can use those to make and put the leaves back out, but they'll be more in soft summery colors. All right, I just wanted to give you this little bit of inspiration and hope that you'll have fun creating some of these of your own. And of course, it doesn't have to be home decor fabric, whatever fabric you want to use. That's what you use to do that with. Grab some of your floss and just put your veining in and you got it done. Okay? All right, till next time, let's all stay very leafy, scrappy, fall happy. Bye-bye.